Hi, it's Kitty. Today we're using a paint technique to decorate our ice cookie. The theme is vintage Winnie-the-Pooh. I love this style of illustration. Start to color the basic shapes using a powdered food color mixed with lemon extract. And I am looking at a reference picture to find the basic shapes that I need to paint. I like using this pen, the Chef Master Edible Ink pen, and it's double-ended with thick and thin lines. I'm not sponsored by the company, I just wanted to share this awesome product with you. I painted other cookies in a similar style using the thick lines, but today I'm going to use the thin lines for this. It's a small cookie, and if I use the thick lines, Winnie the Pooh will look like a big blob. So this style of illustration I think is very forgiving because it looks like a sketch. You see that I started by really trying to get a general shape of Winnie the Pooh here, and I'll continue to refine his shape. I'm using thin, small lines, spots. I don't have a clean line, but I think later my draft lines can be used as shadows. I'm not concerned about getting all the color inside the line, or even about having parts of my illustration without color. As you can see, my air is not completely colored in. It kind of lends itself to the style. I made sure that the frosting was hard enough, or else when you use that pen, it might poke a hole right through the frosting. I dried mine overnight because I frosted right before I went to bed. Anyways, I grew up with a more modern style Winnie the Pooh. Both of these are very adorable. There are a lot of cartoons from my childhood I remember fondly, like Tom and Jerry, the Smurfs, Looney Tunes, Thundercats, even He-Man. I used to read comic strips too, Peanuts, Calvin and Hobbes, for better or for worse. I think there's some comic strips still published in newspapers, but I don't think they get the readership they had when I was growing up. I made a few additions with a marker you'll see later. Right now, I'm just really trying to thicken the line um, and make my illustration more prominent. And I will do the same with the butterflies, but since it's a postage stamp, I will also add a little more detail to make it look like a postage stamp, such as the cost and the USA emblem. But if I were to do a large amount of these type of cookies, I would make the cookie and character larger and maybe use the larger side of the edible pen. I had done this with Ariel and Woodstock cookies once, and they were much faster because the character was larger and I used simple quick strokes. And so here you go. Here's my finished product, and yeah, enjoy.